Tarris Troy Horton, the most interesting man in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. I was asked by a loyal Patreon supporter to explain my thoughts on interracial dating. Whenever I talk about things, here's how I analyze whenever I'm speaking about it. I think about my bloodline, people who are in my bloodline. I look at people who share the Horton last name who are in my bloodline. That's who I look at and I think about first. I can see if somebody's black and lives in an all-black neighborhood, like in Atlanta or New York, they see one pink toe over there, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get that pink toe. In Kentucky, we are raised completely different. So when I hear people from like Atlanta or New York or wherever the fuck they're from, I don't care where you're from. I don't care what you think about interracial dating because in Kentucky is completely different. Especially when I talk about my learned experiences. And I want to say this is real. If you've never experienced love and feeling love from someone of another race, then I am genuinely sorry that you've been that closed off in the United States of America, that closed off in mind, that closed off in love. I feel sorry for you. Because my learned experiences, my first babysitter, the Newports over in University Estates, white people. My first best friend, Kathy Allen, white people, because we weren't raised that way. And mostly people in Horton County, Kentucky, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, grew up the exact same way. And the thing that people don't understand about Kentucky, white boys like my dude Country, like Country James, you got real white dudes with real game going after black women. When we talk about interracial dating in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, if you come here, you're gonna see a lot of mixed couples. Because in 2030, the browning of America, a lot of us black men impregnated white women and a bunch of mixed kids running around here in Kentucky. A bunch of little Obama babies running around here. On God. And I'm proud of it. I'm a proud black man who's married to a white woman. And another thing in Kentucky, we gotta worry about these fucking wigger niggers like fucking Jack Harlow coming after our women. The nigger wiggers that go after the black girls, they got 850 credit scores going after these black girls, whining them, dying them, taking them all over the country, and we gotta compete with that too. So it's okay, you're gonna say something about the black guys who date white girls, but you ain't gonna say nothing about the black girls who date white guys. It just doesn't make any sense to me. That's why in Kentucky, in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, we don't care. You can miss us with all that bullshit because it don't fly here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And for the record, my first love, Anisha Bradley, black woman, beautiful black queen, and don't know really anything about Elizabethtown, Kentucky, how we are a very mixed community. A lot of Vietnam veterans that came together right after the Vietnam War in the 70s that had integrated neighborhoods. So our neighborhoods, we weren't all poor. Sorry, not everybody grew up poor and in a fucking impoverished neighborhood. Some people's parents got them out. I'm tired of fucking walking on eggshells because our parents did good for us and taught us to love each other, no matter what color you were. I'm tired of walking on eggshells and have to deal with people saying, oh, you better date inside your race. And I don't give a fuck. I love who loves me. I look for God's love that way.
Don't forget your fanny pack.